Umbrella could predict the weather, or your pill bottle reminded you to take your medicine, or your fork monitored your eating habits.
It's not just a science fiction idea. Those are some of the actual gadgets of the future. Here now is author of Enchanted Objects, Design, Human Desire, and the Internet of Things, MIT scientist David Rose. Good morning to you, David.
Good morning.
Let's start with the umbrella that predicts the weather. I love this.
Sure. Well, this gets data.
And by the way, David invented this.
Right. So this is trying to take information that you would otherwise stay up late and watch the news for, or check an app on your phone. And the idea is that apps will leap off the phone into everyday objects.
Sure.
So this umbrella has a little transmitter that gets data from AccuWeather.com for your zip code, and it just makes a little sprinkling LED pattern so you don't forget it on the way out.
Right down there. So if you had that in your umbrella stand and you looked at it as you headed out the door and it's going off, you know to take it with you.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
all right. It couldn't be simpler, right?
All right. Now, this is another one that you invented.
Yeah, so this is called a glow cap. This fits on ordinary medication packaging, and it will pulse with light and play cute little ringtones and then text you so you don't forget to take an important medication. So it's another example of sort of embedding sensors in everything, you know, in medication packaging, so that people are healthier and taking a medication as prescribed.
And something like this shows that people will take their medication in a better way and more effectively and more faithfully.
Yeah, we did a clinically controlled pilot with Harvard and found that with the glow cap, people take their meds over 90% of the time, which is
fantastic.
Much greater than the average.
Yeah.
If some of our viewers think your microphone looks a little bit bigger than the rest of ours, that's because it's not a microphone. It's a narrative life-logging camera clip, which your wife does not allow you to wear at home. But tell us how it works.
So this is a life-logging camera. It takes a photo every 30 seconds and makes a little flip book of your day. So it helps just sort of capture your moments that you're interested in. It also it reveals things to you, like how often do you snack. You know, how often are your friends looking at you and smiling? So my current company in Boston called Ditto Labs is actually an image recognition company that looks at all these photos that are taken by something like this or social media to find brands.
So when we saw each other in the hallway, you were capturing me.
Exactly.
And everybody else.
That's right. Well, the cameras will proliferate, right?
Talk a little bit about the SunSprite.
Sure. Well, I have a bag. My bag has a little sensor on it that's solar powered that makes sure that I get another kind of medicine, which is sun. So it makes sure that I get enough sun in the morning, which resets your circadian rhythm and improves your mood throughout the day.
Especially for people who live in climates that don't get a lot of sunshine.
Exactly, like Scandinavia and Canada and New York.
Well, then sell it at IKEA, because they've got a lot of Swedish stuff there.
That's right.
All right, you're on your wrist. Tell us about that gizmo. At first I thought it was a Fitbit. It's not.
No, it's by a company called Jawbone, and it's jewelry with sensors embedded. So this tells me if I'm getting enough activity throughout the day and what my sleep is like. And actually, if I've been sitting down for over an hour, it will give me a little nudge. It will vibrate lightly, just to sort of prompt me, to remind me sort of not to sit.
No sedentary activity. Let's lose weight.
Let's stop being a couch potato.
That's right. Let's get outside.
All right. It's not going to zap you though completely, right? You still are going to have to do it on your own gumption.
Hold that up.
Do you have this in a larger size?
Did you want one of this?
I don't know. It seems very comfortable.
This is a product by a company in Boston. It's called the Mimo, and it's a little onesie that has a stretch sensor embedded. So you may not have heard of this type of sensor, but it senses respiration.
Excellent.
So it knows the temperature of the child, if the kid's moving around, and sort of breathing frequency. So
now, if it sensed dampness, it would be a good sensor to tell you to change the diaper.
Right.
All right.
Or your husband to change the diaper.
Interesting. Fantastic stuff.
Well, so the big idea here is that our relationship to technology is entirely changing. The app stores that we know today will jump off of the screen and embed themselves into almost everything around us.
All right, David Rose from MIT, thank you very much.